Hello everybody and welcome back to the Oswego Blizzards Dynasty as we are back home finally, as we will be playing our last home game of the season, which will be sending off our seniors for this year, and we will be doing that against one of the better teams in the conference but has underachieved in Louisiana Tech. Now they have a very star-studded talent on their team, but have definitely underperformed this year, and this is a game that we really don't want to take lightly because of how good Louisiana Tech really could be. They've got a lot of talent on their team, especially at this tier 4 level, that is definitely surprising why they have been as bad as they are. One of the things that we've got going for us right now is that we've really been able to figure out our offense a little bit better. We're at being able to control the ball and to be able to keep the ball moving so that we can keep our defense off of the field. And that's only going to be made better because Timmy Flanagan is going to be back this week. However, he does have an elbow injury, so he's on a strict no throwing regimen from the athletic training staff, so we will see him running the ball a whole lot more. But as it is our senior day, we will highlight a couple of our key seniors that will be leaving, one of them being Timmy Flanagan himself. We're also going to be missing out on Bryson Hill, who is out with a season-ending injury. We'll also be seeing Clark Amos leaving from us, as well as big ol' Sid Jamison and our backup corner, MJ Shelton. Now, a lot of these guys have not produced like we have always wanted, but they have been key contributors to our team and moving this team forward the way that it is. So let's see if we can honor our seniors this week, and we will see this game start. So Louisiana Tech won the toss, and they have elected to kick this ball off to us, and Thomas Mayo will just kneel that one down as we will start this senior game in our special senior uniforms. And we will start this one from our own 25-yard line. Abdul Pace is going to have the start in this one, and he will hand that one off to Marcus Seals, and that's going nowhere as he picks up 1 yard on the play. Still a positive gain on the play, but you do hope for more for your first play of the day. This time he's going to go pick up more yards on that one, and he'll pick up 9, and they're not going to go give him that first down, but that is a good start to the second down to make this a more manageable third down and inches. Timmy Flanagan handing that one off to Trent Gaines, and he'll pick up the first down as we start this drive off with the first down and continue to run the clock down and keep our defense off the field. Now Marcus Seals gets another inside handoff, and he'll pick up 5 yards, which is a good pickup from him on first down, setting up a nice second down and manageable. So Abdul Pace will not hand that one in. He will keep this one and finally pitch it off to Obi Hopkins, who's way behind him on the play, but is still going to be picking up that first down, picking up 6 yards on his first rush of the day. First down and 10 here is Marcus Seals is going to go into Louisiana Tech territory, breaking off the first one and picking up 8 yards. Very solid pickup from him on the play. Looking at third down here, early in this game, Obi Hopkins is going to take that one to the outside, and that's going nowhere as he picks up a no gain on the play, and we will be going for it on fourth down to try and continue this drive. Abdul Pace faking the handoff on this one. He's got plenty of time and is gonna miss his wide receiver on that one on the first pass of the day, and now the Bulldogs will take over in better field position, still on their side of the ball, but that is a good stand for the Bulldogs. Now it's up to the defense to try and slow them down. Downing is going to be back to pass on this one. He's got all the time in the world in the day, but MJ Shelton is going to go and pick that one off. The senior is going to go and pick it off. First play of the game. This is reminiscent of Texas A&M earlier in the season as MJ Shelton goes up and makes a play for the senior on his senior day. Fantastic play. We love to see MJ Shelton get something on senior day. And on first down, we will pass the ball, and Obi Hopkins coming out of the backfield. He'll pick up the first down and 11 yards. Very good pickup on first down. And then we will continue to move the ball down the field. Just outside the 40-yard line, Marcus Seals will keep this one, and he'll fight for 4 yards on that one as he is met and twists off the first tackle into the pile and will pick up 4 on the play. Again, Marcus Seals up the middle, and he'll pick up a nice chunk. That's 5 yards. That makes a very manageable third down here, as we will be in the flex zone here as the clock ticks down in the first quarter. Timmy Flanagan's handing that one off to Trent Gaines. He'll go and pick up that first down. Very good rush from him. He is also a senior on senior day. Timmy Flanagan now going to toss that one off to Obi Hopkins, and he's got a blocker with Marcus Seals, but is going to be caught from behind, and that will be the end of the first quarter as we move into the second quarter into Bulldog territory. Obi Hopkins is going to keep this one, and he will fight for a first down. That's going to be a 5-yard pickup from him on that outside handoff as he picks up a nice needed first down. Abdul Pace on first down. He'll fake that handoff, and he'll find Cortez Jacquez on that out route. He'll pick up 9 yards on that very good pickup on first down. Second down and 1 here for Abdul Pace out of the train formation. He'll hand that one off to Obi Hopkins, the tailback on that one. He'll pick up 8 yards, and more importantly, that is another first down into Louisiana Tech red zone territory. Obi Hopkins is going to receive the inside handoff on this one. He'll pick up 2 yards. Very solid pickup on first down on the play. Second down and 8 here. This is a trouble spot for us. We need to pick up some yards here as Marcus Seals will pick up just the same as Obi Hopkins on first down. He will pick up 2, creating a third and medium. Timmy Flanagan now in the game, and he will hand that one off to Marcus Seals, but that is quickly read by the defensive end for Louisiana Tech as he will take him down in the backfield, and that will force Parham to come out, and he will kick that one through the uprights, making this a 3-0 lead with 4 minutes to go in the half. Oswego is in the lead. This is what we love to see from this team. Our offense controlling the ball and scoring points. Now Downing's going to go find some space. He'll pick up 13 yards after a good return from Louisiana Tech as they are now quickly into Blizzard territory. Downing, he'll find Lewis underneath. He'll pick up 8 yards before being met by Sid Jamison on the play. Second down and 2 here for Downing. He's dropping back to pass. He'll find Lewis again underneath, and he will pick up a good chunk. That's 22 yards, and now it is goal to go territory. Downing back to pass again. He's got all the time in the world, and with the rush will finally meet him as he throws that ball away to save the sack. Third down and goal here for the Bulldogs. Downing is going to be dropping back to pass again, and Lewis, he finds Lewis underneath, and he'll drop it. That will force a fourth down, and Louisiana Tech will go ahead and kick the field goal as the Blizzards defense makes a good stop, and this game is tied again as it is now 3-3 with just over 3 minutes to go in the half. Very good start to this game so far with Oswego controlling the clock as we want to do and save our defense from utter disaster. Now Timmy Flanagan's in the game. He'll pitch this one off to Obi Hopkins. He finds some space on the outside. He'll pick up 9 yards on the first down carry. So now after losing 4 yards, we are looking at a 3rd and 5. The clock ticks under 2, and Abdul Pace will run out of time as Louisiana Tech will use their first timeout, as that is now 4th and 11. That is going to force a punt from the Blizzard, and now Louisiana Tech gets a shot before half. And now Downing will find Smoke Harris on that comeback route, deep comeback route, as they will pick up a first down. And now again, finding Smoke Harrison, Trey Harris, and he will pick up 15 yards on the pickup and move into Blizzard's territory. Downing again, back to pass. He will toss this one deep, and that is going to be knocked away. Very good defense on the play as Schaefer comes up and makes that play. Downing again, back to pass. He'll find Crosby on the screen, and they will force him out of bounds, and they will not give him the first down, as that is now 3rd down and inches. 1 minute to go in the half as Downing is back to pass, and they will find McGee on this one, and he'll pick up the first down as the Blizzard send all of the rush to try and stop a run on that one. Instead, it was a pass. 1 minute to go as Downing is dropping back to pass. He's stepping up into the pocket. He'll find Smoke Harris on this one, and he will fight into the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown for Louisiana Tech, as that is a 21-yard pickup, as now Louisiana Tech will take this lead, a 10-3 lead into the half. But this is a good start for Oswego, as we will be receiving the ball after the half. I don't think I can really complain about this half at all. I think that we've played decent enough in this game. Our offense is doing exactly what we asked it to do, and that's to control the ball. Now, we would like to be able to score a touchdown when we get into the red zone, because it's not very often when we get into those type of situations. But I will take points when we can get points. Now, if we could get Abdul Pace to connect on a couple of those throws on those 3rd downs and 4th downs, that would be really nice. That's one of the things we've struggled with, and the confidence is just not there this year. So we are going to see what we can do as we go into this second half, as we will be kicking this ball off to Louisiana Tech to start this second half. And now Thompson will kick this one deep to Roberts, and he'll take this one out of his own end zone. He's got some space and is going to be quickly wrapped up, as Willie Roberts will take that one 29 yards out of his end zone. And they will start on their own 26-yard line. Downing back to pass, and he is going to be met there by Soul as he was spying in on him. Downing not finding anybody open, and will pick up 4 on his scramble. 2nd down and 6 here for Downing as he drops back to pass again, and he will find Lee on the underneath. We are giving everything underneath so far, and they are going to be taking it. We don't want MJ Shelton to get beat. That's something that he's very good at doing. And now Downing is going to try and break free from this one and is unable to. They will give the sack here for Brad Soul, as he will be bringing Downing back in the backfield off of his scramble, and that will set up a 2nd down and 12. Downing, quick screen on that one, and Sid Jamison is there to go make a play on Smoke Harris, and that is a good stop there. That is not Sid Jamison, that is Schaefer. 45 is Schaefer, 46 is Sid Jamison. Schaefer there to make the play. Could have made a play on the ball, but will take the tackle instead. Downing now back to pass, and he will tuck this one deep to Smoke Harris as he beats MJ Shelton. Nobody's going to catch him as he takes that one to the end zone. That's a touchdown for the Bulldogs as they extend their lead on another 3rd down and long deep shot, beating our corners again. MJ Shelton just a little bit too slow on the play there. Smoke Harris showing off in that play. 17-3 here as Marcus Seals will take that one from his own end zone, and he will maybe get that back to his own 20. Maybe an ill-advised decision to take that one out, but most of the kicks are coming through the back of the end zone, so you don't fault him for trying. Abdul Pace is now going to keep that one, and that's going absolutely nowhere. They read the read option on the play, and that will be pushing them back into the backfield. 3rd down and long here as we got behind the sticks. Cortez is going to be found open on that one, and it's going to come up just short on the play as Abdul Pace is able to make the play on that one. Going forward on 4th down in our own territory. Dangerous spot here. Trent Gaines is not going anywhere. There you're going to bring him down at the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. The Bulldogs are now basically in the red zone already in this second half. It's one of those where you feel like you have to go for it to try and match what Louisiana Tech does. If we go down 2 possessions, it's hard for us to get stops on the defensive end. So you try and match them in everything they do. And now Louisiana Tech are in the red zone. And now Smoke Harris wide open as we sent the house. He will find the end zone. And that will open the game up even more so as he finds another touchdown on the day. Downing with another 3 with his 3rd touchdown on the day. Smoke Harris his 2nd. 24-3 for Louisiana Tech. So now Oswego will try and make up for that 4th down turnover, and now Abdul Pace will find 8 yards as he tries to bounce that one to the outside and is met, but not before picking up those 8 yards on that 1st down. Abdul Pace is going to hand that one off to Obi Hopkins, and he's met in the backfield by the linebacker as he loses a yard on 2nd down. Big 3rd down here. Need to pick up some yards here. Timmy Flanagan in the game with his speed. He'll toss that one off to Obi Hopkins, and he'll go and pick up the 1st down as we continue this drive down 3 possessions. Abdul Pace is going to fake that handoff here. He's going to chuck this one deep. He's got Devin Fontaine, but that is going to be knocked down by Miles Brooks as that is a unfortunate breakup. He had Devin Fontaine on the solo. Very good shot on that one. But now on 3rd down, Timmy Flanagan is going nowhere as that is going to be another 3rd down stop. And this time, Oswego will punt this ball to Louisiana Tech. Roberts has a chance to return this one, breaking free for the 1st one, and finally brought down after picking up 14 yards. 110 yards so far for this Oswego offense. Not exactly what we were looking for in this one. The Louisiana Tech defense has shored up on the offense. A down game for this offense. Downing now is back to pass at the midfield mark, and he'll find some open space and will go and pick up the 1st down. No spy on that one as he goes and picks up another 1st down. Downing back to pass on this one. He'll find Lee on the outside, and he will pick up 21 yards on that play. So now 2nd down and 3 here in the red zone. Downing's going to send his running back in motion and bring him back to block as Downing is going to try and find some space there, and he will fight for the end zone. That's going to be another touchdown for Louisiana Tech as they take an even bigger lead after this half. They have gone unanswered since our 1st field goal on the day. That will make it 31 unanswered points and a great 2nd half for them, 31-3. So now we are looking at bringing in the backups for the rest of this game, as well as a couple of the seniors to try and finish off. This is a senior class that we are eternally grateful for. There are a couple really good players on the team that we're going to be missing out, and they have set us up for better success with our recruiting class this year. We are definitely going all in this year with our recruiting class, going after a lot of JUCO guys to have guys ready to go. This senior class has led us to the recruits we had last year, and now the recruits we have this year. Are eternally grateful for the guys that we have on this roster. Obi Hopkins is going to take that one to the midfield mark as we continue to march the ball down the field as Marcus Seals takes his rest and lets Obi Hopkins do the work. Thomas Mayo is going to try and get a handoff on that one. That's going nowhere as he picks up 1 yard on that short 2nd down and long play. Marcelo Mobley now in the game because Timmy Flanagan can't throw. He will toss that one to the Williamson on that one as he throws behind Steven Cabral on that play as he is a senior for the game, and that will just about do it. Louisiana Tech will take over, and we will see just the last few tackles for this game. Sid Jamison getting his final tackle of his career in Oswego Stadium on that play right there. So first down and 10. Crosby's going to keep this one. Steven Burks is there to make the play. He's in that outside linebacker position, which is his natural position from high school. We moved him to a middle linebacker. That seems like a play that we could actually see us doing next year, is moving Steven Burks back to an outside linebacker position. We'll have to see what we have this next year with our recruiting and our middle linebackers and how we're going to do everything this next year. I think these next few games are a glimpse into our future of what we're going to have and what we will be missing. I think a lot of the guys that we have on our roster are coming back next year, so we are excited to see what's going to happen this next year. That's one of those things. This is a nostalgia game more than anything else because it's a final home game. Louisiana Tech really opened up this game, and you just kind of reminisce a little bit about this team and really look forward to the future and what this senior class has really brought to us for what we're going to be doing on this next year. Would have loved to have seen the offense do a whole lot better in this game. We really didn't play very well in that second half, very much not in that second half. We did all right in that first half where we really controlled the ball, but Louisiana Tech's defense really came out big in that second half, which has kind of been a pattern in a lot of these games, is that we really dominate the game in the first half, and then we kind of get behind a little bit, and then we kick the ball off to them in the second half, and we're just kind of playing behind the 8-ball a little bit. That's probably something we probably need to look at going into next year, is kind of maybe we need to switch up our strategy and really try and take over the second half more than the first half. Would love to be able to take over both halves if we really could, but we need a defense to be able to stop somebody, and we just haven't been able to do that all year. So we're going to be looking into our recruiting board. I know we've talked about that just a little bit so far already. Calvin Wyatt is going, we are a little bit behind on him. Dustin Swan, looks like we're going to be picking up him. That's going to be a big time get for us. And on top of that, we are able to pick up Antoine Harris. That's going to be a great cornerback addition to our team, as we have seen that we have struggled a little bit on the secondary side of the ball. Not great stats in the world, but speed is a big time thing, and I really do like that he's a C in play recognition. So here's our Calvin Wyatt update. Pitt, they had a great visit. They pulled off a big time upset and will be pulling ahead of us so far. I think that we're going to be probably needing to invest a full 500 points on him. He is only costing us 2 recruiting points per visit, so I don't necessarily see downside to that, especially now that we're really only going after Calvin Wyatt and Dustin Swan. We are going to invest a visit that is half of his budget because he's not in a pipeline for us, qualified as a pipeline, so that's going to be 1 whole point to do that visit. So we've got 6.115 for our budget that we're spending this week, but that will end up being 7 because of that visit. So we're a little over budget on that one, but I am expecting Dustin Swan to be committing to us pretty soon, so I'm not too worried about our budget. Those are kind of the guys that we're really going after right now. So I'm not too terribly worried about how our budget's looking, so that we can be able to invest a lot of points into Calvin Wyatt in the offseason, because that's where it's looking like that's going to be going, is that battle is going to go into the offseason. Would absolutely love to get a Calvin Wyatt fullback that is running a 4.64. That would be fantastic. Now, talking a little bit about next week, in our last game of the season, we will be taking on another Tier 4 conference foe and another really good overall team in Southern Miss. Now, they have had a down year, but their talent that they're bringing onto the field is going to be well above what we have, and even more so, they're going to be even better than what we just faced on the field today. against Louisiana Tech. Both of those teams are one of the premier teams of Tier 4 and just had really bad seasons. So we are going to be looking into next week as we will be traveling to Southern Miss in our last game of the season. If you have enjoyed the series, I would love for you to check out our other one in the Billings Dynasty, as well as subscribing to the channel, giving this a like, and sharing it with your friends if you have enjoyed it. And next week, we will see you in Southern Mississippi.